It's not
Hey,
enough.
get you a Not Enough t-shirt, because what y'all doing is not enough. Link in the bio.
Hey, I'm Evan Lee, and I do only.
Now you came in excited, talking about you got OnlyFans, you do OnlyFans and whatnot. And the thing is, ma'am, because you do OnlyFans is clearly the reason why they pop their balloon. You know what I'm saying? Like, OnlyFans for men is not enough. You feel me? It's not like you have to have this huge criteria, but you just have to meet certain basic and standard, you know what I'm saying, characteristics. That's all it is. Basic requirements to be in a relationship. You feel me? To be feminine, to have basically no children if you can. If you can't, you gotta work harder, but we're not talking about the ones that, you know what I'm saying, got children. But, you know, be feminine, have a little amount of children, you feel what I'm saying? Be open-minded, you know? Be open-minded. That be the thing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, not because you're a woman, but because you want to be a good person. You want to be in a relationship that, you know, is conducive to the both parties, or however many people you dating. You feel me? It's not like, you know, you can't achieve these things. Once you start being open-minded, you know, new information can come and y'all can constantly adjust, make adjustments, you know, tweak it here and there and continue to grow. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody like to say, well, communication is key. Communication is key. Being open-minded allows the space for people to communicate. You feel what I'm saying? Because you can communicate through body language as well. That's what people don't understand. You feel what I'm saying? But people don't read body language, and so they need the individual to actually speak to them. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that body language is going to tell you what's happening, but it is a gateway for you to understand that something is wrong. When a person is tense, you feel what I'm saying? When they eyebrows is always in anger mode. You feel me? When they grit their teeth and they sleep. You know what I'm saying? When they lash out and they sleep. You feel me? When they angry, you know, there's certain cues that you should pay attention to. You know, because what you doing is not enough. You feel me? So it's like, communication is not key. It's not the key to success. It's not the key to a functioning relationship. Because like I said, if you don't even have the space to communicate, but you still attempt to communicate, right? You doing nothing but sabotaging your relationship, right? Because while you're speaking, you tense up, you lash out. There's certain pitches that go high and low in the conversation because you're not comfortable. That's what you need to start paying attention to. Don't just say communication is key and think that blanket statement is going to propel y'all to the next level just because both of y'all agree that communication is key. It's not the key. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, being open-minded. You know, being open-minded allows you to add new information without being judgmental. And so now you're more receptive because you're open-minded to new information to allow you to grow. You know? Now being open-minded puts you in a space where, okay, we don't, maybe being in this room is traumatic. Let's go here to have this talk. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to the park and have this talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, really start to think outside the box. You feel me? Because the things that you don't do in life may be the things that you need to do, may be the keys to your success. You know? It may not be the key to everybody's success, but it may be the key to your success. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when you allow a space for people to feel safe, when you allow yourself to be just a new person, basically, because essentially all you're doing is evolving in that relationship when you have an open mind. It gives you the space to new information, and with new information applied, that forms a different way of thinking. You feel what I'm saying? And now with that way of thinking, you become a new person. You feel me? You become a new person by default, because people don't recognize the patterns. See, you used to have the same patterns in life, and now you don't anymore, because you developed this new mindset all through being open-minded, not being judgmental toward any new idea, not being judgmental toward anything. You feel what I'm saying? On God. So, like I say, communication are not the keys to success. They're not. They're not. And with that being said, ma'am, you came in as an OnlyFans individual, a person that works for specific companies. Y'all already know what we're getting at, right? Now, with that being said, is that attractive to a man? No, it is not. Now, it may be attractive to a male, right? But a lot of women say they want a man, a leader, a provider. You feel what I'm saying? This is what women constantly say. They want masculinity, confidence, a leader, a provider, right? Now, those things come with conditions. You don't just wake up and because you are a woman, you obligated to having that man. You're not attracting these men for specific reasons. This is why a lot of women are on dating shows. They're looking for a man to provide. You feel me? And they not attracting it in regular life, so they come on the dating show thinking it's gonna change some. Anyway, you get what I'm saying. It's not gonna change. Change the way you think, you change the world around you. That's a fact. You change the way you view life, right? And the way you view life would be differently. So you have a different set of glasses on. Now you can see things different. You can, create a space where a man feels comfortable coming up and approaching you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like being a specific type of model. It's like men are thinking like, well, I mean, that really doesn't come with loyalty, because that type of energy that you giving out should be sacred. It should be. This is coming from a man's perspective. It should be. It should not be something that you just, loose with. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, once you sit there and deem yourself this specific type of person, you put yourself in a box, right? Not being able to reach the outside. And the outside would be the men that you would want to attract in your life. But you trapped inside of a shoebox because you placed yourself there, not knowing that the decisions you make in life do have repercussions. You know what I'm saying? It's like, a lot of individuals say, well, I don't want a man that I have to depend on, or I don't want a man to, basically tell me what I need to do, and I want my own money. But it's like, none of those things are things that men are attracted to. We don't like women that want to take charge and tell us what to do. You know what I'm saying? We already have a mother. We had a mother birthed us. You know, we don't want that. We don't want a woman to feel like, well, all my life I had to, well, all your life you had to do these things. After you realized that, you know, a person told you that they didn't want those things, you should have went and sought some type of therapy. But yet you did the opposite. What did you do? You told yourself it was okay. You went around individuals that would cater to this mindset or this ideology, creating an environment where men are not welcome. You're going to keep attracting the males. And that would be at your own, that's your own fault. What you doing is not enough. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, take care of yourselves out here. Be wise on the profession that you choose.